this video we're going to look at how we can multiply decimal numbers. And we're going to start with the problem 3.7 times by 4.6. Now the tip here is to forget the decimal points exist for the time being and just work out 37 times by 46. So we've got a 2-digit number times by a 2-digit number. We're going to just quickly draw out a grid, a 2 by 2 grid. There we go. You should be doing this with a ruler and a pencil, and your grid should be on 1 centimeter squares. So if you're using a maths book, it will look just like what I'm doing now. Okay, diagonals, bottom left to top right. Again, use a ruler, get them looking neat, and then put the numbers around the edge. 37 and 46. Okay, I'm going to quickly fill in the grid. So now we've got 7 times 4, which is 28. 7 6s are 42. 3 4s are 12, and 3 6s are 18. And then we're going to work through the diagonals. First diagonal's got a 2 in it. Next one's got 8, add 4, add 8. 8 add 4 is 12, add 8 is 20. Put down the 0, carry the 2 into the next diagonal band. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1. So what we've worked out so far is that 37 times by 46 is 1702. And that wasn't the original question. We need to put these decimal points back in. So let's have a look. This decimal point was there, 3.7, and that decimal point goes there, 4.6. We count up the number of decimal places in the question. So all the numbers after the decimal points in the question. There's one there after the decimal point, the 7, and there's another one there. So we've got 2 numbers after decimal points in the question. We need the same thing in our answer, 2 numbers after decimal point. So there we go, there's our 2 numbers, and that's where our decimal point has to go. So 3.7 times by 4.6 is 17.02. Now what you can do here is a quick estimation as well, just to check that you haven't done anything daft. Okay, 3.7, if we round it, is 4, and 4.6, if we round it, is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, so does that look like about the right quantity? It looks pretty good to me. 4 times 4 is 16. 3.7 times 4.6 is 17.02. That looks good. Okay, we're going to try another one, just slightly harder. It's got more numbers in it. So here we go. We're going to try 2.9 times 3.14. And this time, again, forget the decimal points. We'll put them back in later. So we're going to work out a grid so that we can find 29 times 314. So we need a 3 by 2 grid. There we go. And again, use a pencil and a ruler to do this. And your grid will look neater than mine. Alright, there we go, nearly done. Then as soon as you've got the grid, diagonals, bottom left to top right. Again, using a ruler. Okay, we need to fill in the numbers in our grid. So we want 3, 1, 4, and 2, 9. 4 2s are 8. 1 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6. 4 9s are 36. 1 9 is 9. 3 9s are 27. Okay, check those multiplications carefully. If you make a mistake here, it's going to throw the whole thing out. So you've got to know your tables. And let's go through the diagonals. So first number is a 6. Then we've got 8. Add 3, which is 11. Add 9 is 20. Carry the 2 across into the diagonal band. That's across here. 0, add 2. Add 0. Add 7. That's 9. And another 2 is 11. So we've got 1 there. Carry the 1. 6, add 2, add 1 is 9. And we could carry this 0 in here if we want to. Oops. Sometimes we don't need that 0 there. Sometimes you do. So far we've worked out that 29 times 314 is 9,106. We don't need the 0 in front of that. It wouldn't make sense to put it in. And we need to put the decimal points back in now. So let's see. We had a 2.9 and we had a 3.14, and we're looking to see how many numbers are after the decimal point. There's one number after the decimal point, two numbers, three numbers in our question after the decimal points. So we need three numbers in our answer. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 9.106. But before we finish here, let's just do a quick estimation to make sure we're happy with our answer. So 2.9 is roughly 3, and 3.14, if we round to one significant figure, is 3, and 3 3s make 9. Does that look about right? Yes, it does. Looks fine to me. Okay, there we go.